do not have to fight the waves inside you. You do not have to silence your fear by force. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders fall. There is a place higher than panic, a place steadier than your racing thoughts. God is not beneath the fear. He is above it, and He is holding you. When my heart feels far from home, when the noise grows loud and near, from the ends of my strength I call your name, and you lean close to hear. You have been my quiet shelter, my tower in the storm. When my spirit starts to tremble, your presence keeps me warm. Lead me higher than my fear, Lord, higher than the rising wave. You are my rock above the shaking in your strength. I am brave. Brief transition. There were nights when your chest felt tight, when fear came without warning, when you wondered if you were losing control, but even then you were not abandoned. His mercy kept you breathing, His hand kept you from falling. When my strength was almost gone, when my prayers were just a sigh, you became the rock beneath my feet, the steady ground I could not find. You lift me from the edge of panic, from thoughts that pull me down. You place my feet on higher ground, where peace can still be found. Lead me higher than my fear, Lord, higher than the rising wave. You are my rock above the shaking in your strength. I am safe. Oh. Soft strings deepen, slower tempo. Father, you hear me when my heart grows faint. You are the rock higher than I am. I do not have to conquer fear alone. Lead me higher than my fear, lift me above what overwhelms me. In your strength I grow still, in your presence panic loosens. Even if my heart feels weak, you remain. Even if the storm feels close, you remain. Even if my breath is shallow, you remain. My refuge, my higher ground, you remain. You remain. Lead me higher than my fear, Lord, higher than the rising wave. You are my rock above the shaking in your strength. Lead me higher than my fear. Rest now. You are not sinking. He is the rock higher than your fear. And He is holding you.
You have waited longer than you expected. Some days felt quiet in the wrong way. Breathe here. Waiting does not mean you were overlooked.
God has been steady.
Even in the slow parts, nothing precious slipped from his hand. Your children were never unattended. Faithful care is still here. I counted days and measured time, wondered when the door would open wide, hoping signs would come more quickly, searching skies for clear replies. But you were working in the stillness, where impatience learns to rest. You were shaping trust in silence, teaching hearts what matters best. Faithful care remains over our children. Through the waiting you stay near. Faithful care remains. We are not forgotten. God, you are here. There were moments when trust felt fragile, when delay sounded like denial. You carried responsibility quietly, but God does not abandon through time. His faithfulness is not rushed. Provision often grows where patience lives. When the path felt long and narrow, and the future hard to read, you became our daily portion, everything our hearts would need. Not in haste, but with compassion, you sustained us day by day. What you hold within your promise, you do not take away. Children, through the waiting you stay near. Faithful care remains. We are not forgotten. God, you are here. We declare our trust is renewed. Delay has not weakened God's care. Our children are held in every season. God's faithfulness does not expire. We release fear about timing. We rest in His provision. Faithful care remains, and peace settles in. Even if the answer lingers, you remain faithful. Even when the road feels long, you remain good. Even when I cannot see ahead, you remain. You remain. Faithful care remains over our children. Through all seasons you stay near. Faithful care remains. Our hearts are resting. God, you are here. Let waiting become quiet trust. God is still caring for what you love. Nothing has been lost. Rest now. Amen.
You don't have to keep everything moving to let the rooms grow still. Breathe out what's loud inside. This home is allowed to slow down when God is already here. Nothing needs to be proven. Strength is not demanded, nor quietly held. The day left echoes in the halls, thoughts still pacing through my mind. Every care I try to carry follows me into the night. But you need me in the silence, where my effort finally ends. In this quiet I remember, God alone is my defense. Holy earth, by God alone, our home finds rest in you. Riley earth, no need to strive. God, you are our strength. There were hours when the noise would not stop. Responsibilities layered on responsibilities. Even rest felt like work. But God does not rush you. He becomes your stillness. He carries what you release. When my strength begins to thin and my words all fall away, you remain my steady ground. You remain from day to day, not by force and not by fear, but by trust. My breathing calms, every worry loosens slowly in the shelter of your arms. Quietly held by God alone, our home finds rest in you. Quietly held, no need to strive. God, you are our strength. We declare this home rests in God. Our strength does not come from noise or control. You release the need to stay alert. God alone is our refuge. Our family is held without pressure. Our hearts are quiet before Him. He is enough. Then we rest. Even if the world keeps rushing, you remain our calm. Even if our minds feel heavy, you remain our peace. Even when the words are hard to find,
Take a slow breath and let your shoulders rest. You don't have to keep striving tonight. God is not asking you to prove anything. He is inviting you into stillness, into trust. Right here, in the quiet, His mercy is already reaching you. You can receive without effort, without fear. When my thoughts were rushing without direction, and my heart felt tight with hidden strain, you called me into gentle stillness, where your peace could fall like rain. In the silence, without striving, I began to feel your care again. In the stillness I receive your mercy, like soft light resting on my soul. You quiet every anxious feeling and restore what's out of control. In the stillness I receive your mercy, and thankfulness begins to grow. Stillness can feel unfamiliar at first, when you've been holding tension for so long. But God is not found in the pressure. He is found in the quiet trust that lets go. And in that space, your heart begins to breathe again. When my strength was worn by constant pressure, and my soul could not slow down, you remained a quiet refuge where a deeper calm was found. And in your presence, without striving, peace became my solid ground. In the stillness I receive your mercy, like soft light resting on my soul. You quiet every anxious feeling and restore what's out of control. In the stillness I receive your mercy, and thankfulness begins to grow. I choose to be still before you, Lord. I release the tension, the pressure, the need to control. Your mercy is enough for this moment. Your presence is enough for my soul. And here, I rest in you. I lay down the weight I've been holding. I release every need to strive. In your stillness there is healing. In your presence I come alive. In the stillness I receive your mercy, like soft light resting on my soul. You quiet every anxious feeling and restore what's out of control. In the stillness I receive your mercy, and thankfulness begins to grow. Stay here in the quiet, wash away. His mercy is already holding you, and your heart is learning to rest. Take a slow breath and remember this. You were never speaking into emptiness. God heard you, even when your voice felt weak, even when the words did not come out right. He stayed close, and He answered with mercy. You are not forgotten, and you are not alone. When my heart was heavy with quiet sorrow, and the night felt longer than I could bear, You listened close to every whisper and met me with a patient care. In the place where I felt unseen and distant, your faithful love was already there. You heard me in mercy and kindness, like soft light breaking through the dark. You held my soul when I was weary and brought new strength into my heart. You heard me in mercy and kindness. Now gratitude is where I start. There were moments when it felt like silence answered you, but God was never absent in those spaces. He was listening, holding, responding in ways you could not yet see. And now your heart is learning something new. You were always heard. When I thought my voice had faded softly, and my strength was slipping day by day, you remained the steady presence that never once looked away. You restored the breath within my weakness and gently led my heart to stay. You heard me in mercy and kindness, like soft light breaking through the dark. You held my soul when I was weary and brought new strength into my heart. You heard me in mercy and kindness. Now gratitude is where I start. You heard me, Lord, and you did not turn away. You stayed near in every hidden moment. My soul is no longer reaching into silence. It is resting in your attentive love. And I answer you now with quiet gratitude. I release the fear of being forgotten. I let go of the ache of being alone. Your love is answered from the silence. And now my heart has found its home. You heard me in mercy and kindness, like soft light breaking through the dark. You held my soul when I was weary and brought new strength into my heart. You heard me in mercy
every quiet moment. Let your heart rest in His mercy. You are not alone.
Tonight, you can let the night be gentle. You don't have to watch the door or count the hours. Breathe slowly. The thoughts can loosen their grip now. God is closer than the worry in your chest. You are seen. You are safe. Let the quiet hold you. Rest is allowed here.
When the dark feels louder than the day, and my mind won't slow its pace, I hear a whisper in the stillness, calling my name with grace. You lift your light upon my heart. You steady every breath I take. In peace I lie down and sleep. In peace my soul can rest. You are near, oh Lord, with me. I am safe upon your chest, safe upon your chest. There were nights no one knew you were awake. Tears held back thoughts circling. You tried to be strong until morning, but God was already guarding the dark. His mercy stayed when your strength ran out. You are not failing at rest. You are learning to trust. When my hands are tired of holding on, and fear keeps knocking at the door, you remind my heart in quiet way, I don't have to carry more. You give your peace not as the world, a deeper calm I can't ignore. In peace I lie down and sleep. In peace my soul can rest. You are near, oh Lord, with me. I am safe upon your chest. I am not alone in this night. God is my shelter and my guard. I release the racing thoughts. I release the need to control. I do not enter this rest to prove anything. In peace I lie down and sleep. My life is held in God's care. His presence watches as I rest. Even if the night feels long, you remain. Even if my heart feels weak, you remain. When my eyes close, when my fears fade, you remain. In peace I lie down and sleep.
safe upon your chest.
Rest now. The night is in God's hands. You are kept. You are loved. Amen.
You don't have to hide any part of yourself tonight. Nothing in you is unknown to God. And still, His presence remains gentle and near. He sees what you protect, what you fear, what you carry. And His mercy does not turn away. Here, you are fully seen and safely held in love. You have known my quiet thoughts before me, every word before it leaves my lips. You have seen the hidden parts within me, still your kindness never slips. There is nowhere I could go without you, no shadow where you would not stay. And what I feared would bring rejection met compassion on the way. You know me fully, still you love me with a mercy deep and kind. There is no part of me you turn from. You remain, and I am fine. My heart can rest, I do not hide. I'm safely held here by your side. There were moments you felt the need to hide, as if being known would cost you love. So you carried parts of yourself in silence. But God has always seen you completely and remained kind in every place. When I thought the dark would cover me and keep my weakness out of sight, you were there within the silence, turning hidden fear to light. You formed me with a patient hand. You stayed with me through every year. And even what I call my broken is held in love that draws me near. You know me fully, still you love me with a mercy deep and kind. There is no part of me you turn from. You remain, and I am fine. My heart can rest, I do not hide. I'm safely held here by your side now. You know me fully, and I am held in grateful love. I release the fear of being exposed. You see me completely, and you remain gentle. Let my heart rest in being known and loved, and let quiet gratitude rise within me. I lay it down, the need to stay hidden. I release the mask I used to wear. Even if I feel exposed and fragile, your mercy meets me there. You know me fully, still you love me with a mercy deep and kind. There is no part of me you turn from. You remain, and I am fine. My heart can rest, I do not hide. I'm safely held here by your side. I'm safely held and loved inside. You are fully known and still fully loved. Rest in that mercy. Amen.
At the end of the day, you don't have to stay alert anymore. You can let your shoulders drop. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out the fear you've been holding. You've been thinking every step through, again and again. But tonight, you are allowed to rest. God is not shaken by what worries you. He is already holding you steady.
I felt the ground move under my feet. Every thought asking, what if I fall? I try to stay strong on my own, carrying questions I couldn't solve. But in the quiet, I remember you are my rock. I am held firm in you, my God. I don't have to stand alone. I am held firm in you, my God. I can rest and let you hold. There were moments when fear spoke louder than truth, when your mind ran ahead of your heart. You kept watching for what might go wrong, but God has never asked you to control tomorrow. His strength has been underneath you all this time. Even now, He is not letting you slip. When my strength began to fade, when stillness felt unsafe at first, you stayed close, unmoving, a steady presence beneath my steps. I don't have to prove my trust, I can lean into your care. I am held firm in you, my God. My heart is safe, my mind is still. I am held firm in you, my God. I can rest and let you hold.
standing by my own strength. God is my rock and my refuge. My steps are held firm as I rest in Him. Fear does not decide my direction. I trust the One who is holding me steady.
Even if the path feels unclear, you remain my solid ground. Even if my thoughts grow loud, you remain, you won't move. I am held firm in you, my God. Nothing can pull me from your hand. I am held firm in you, my God. I rest secure, I rest secure.
Rest now. Your steps are safe in Him. God is faithful. Amen.
You don't have to rush what God is already holding. You don't have to force the answer to arrive tonight. There is mercy here, even in the waiting. There is presence here, even before change. Let your heart settle into this moment. Let hope form slowly without pressure. With Him, there is mercy. And you are not waiting alone. From the depths where I feel uncertain, where my thoughts begin to fall, I turn to you with quiet longing, trusting you still hear my call. I am not empty while I'm waiting. Your mercy meets me where I stand, and in the stillness of not knowing, your steady love still holds my hand. With you there is mercy, I can rest and wait. Quiet hope is growing in me. Even when the answers hesitate, your faithful love is still before me. I do not have to see the way. Your mercy holds me as I wait. There were moments when waiting felt heavy, when your heart wanted answers more than peace. But God has not been absent in the silence. He has been near in every breath you've taken. His mercy is not delayed with the outcome. It is present right here, right now. I wait for you like morning rising, like watchmen looking for the dawn. Not with fear but quiet trusting, knowing you will lead me on. Your word becomes my steady anchor. Your promise holds me through the night. And in the calm of patient hoping, you are already bringing light. With you there is mercy, I can rest and wait. Quiet hope is growing in me. Even when the answers hesitate, your faithful love is still before me. I do not have to see the way. mercy holds me as I wait now.
With you there is mercy, and quiet hope fills my heart. I release the fear of timing into your hands. You are present before the answer comes. You are faithful in the waiting, not only in the outcome. Let my heart rest in trust, not urgency. And let hope grow gently within me. I lay it down, the need to know the ending. I release the fear of what I cannot see. Even if the waiting still feels tender, your mercy is enough for me.
With you there is mercy, I can rest and wait. Quiet hope is growing in me. Even when the answers hesitate, your faithful love is still before me. I do not have to see the way. Your mercy holds me as I wait.
You are not waiting alone. Mercy is already here. Let your heart rest in quiet hope. Amen.
Take a slow breath and let your heart settle. You are not lost beyond the reach of God. Even in wandering, His compassion followed you. He saw you and He came near. You are no longer without a place to rest. When my steps had drifted far from stillness, and my soul felt scattered and alone, you came near with steady, quiet mercy, calling me back to what is home. In the places I felt disconnected, your compassion gently led me through. Your compassion found me in the distance, like a light that would not let me go. You restored the ground beneath my footsteps and gave my restless heart a home. Your compassion found me in the distance, and my soul rests thankful in you. There were days when you felt far from peace, when your heart wandered without direction. But God did not leave you in that place. His compassion came searching and found you. When I could not find my way to safety, and my strength had faded in the night, you became the path beneath my weakness. You were near, steady and kind, like a shepherd gathering the scattered. You brought me back into your care. Your compassion found me in the distance, like a light not let me go. You restored the ground beneath my footsteps and gave my restless heart a home. Your compassion found me in the distance, and my soul rests thankful in you. Your compassion found me, and my soul rests in thankfulness. I am no longer lost, and I am not alone. You have brought me back into your peace. My heart is safe in your faithful care. I lay down the weight of drifting aimless. I release the fear of being far. Your compassion reaches every distance and brings me back to where you are. Your compassion found me in the distance, like a light that would not let me go. You restored the ground beneath my footsteps and gave my restless heart a home. Your compassion found me in the distance, and my soul rests thankful in you. You have been found by His compassion. You are home in His presence now. Rest in thankfulness. Amen. Amen.
If life feels heavy right now, don't give up. God is your refuge, your strength, your help, right here in the middle of the storm. Tonight you don't have to rush for answers. You don't have to fix everything. If you believe, He will steady you today. Right in the comments, the Lord is my strength today. I've been chasing every answer, running circles in my mind. Every voice is getting louder, every sign is hard to find. But my soul is tired of striving, tired of fighting every sound. So I lay my fears in silence, let your whisper find me now. In the stillness you are speaking, in the quiet I can hear. When my heart stops all its racing, your direction becomes clear. I will rest, I will not wander, I will trust what I can't see. In the stillness, God of wisdom, you are speaking into me. Some decisions don't need pressure. Some answers don't come from noise. Your soul knows peace when it meets truth. Let silence become your shelter tonight. God is not late, He is near. I release the need for control. Now I release the urge to decide. You are steady, you are faithful,
You are not confused by time. While the world keeps pushing forward, you invite my soul to stay. In the quiet, you remind me you will lead me in your way. In the stillness, you are speaking. In the quiet, I can hear. When my heart stops all its racing, your direction becomes clear. I will rest, I will not wander. I will trust what I can't see. In the stillness, God of wisdom, you are speaking it into me. God, tonight I lay down urgency. I lay down fear-driven choices. I choose trust over panic and peace over pressure. Speak clearly as I wait. My soul is quiet before you. Even if the path is hidden, even if I do not know, I will wait. My soul is anchored. You are God, and you are close. In the stillness, you are faithful. In the silence, you remain. Not a word is ever wasted, not a moment lived in vain. I will rest, I will be guided. I will trust your timing true. In the stillness, God of wisdom, I am safe here, held by you. My soul waits in silence for God alone. From Him comes my salvation. You are not forgotten in this moment. You are not left behind in your weakness. God's mercy does not come and go. It remains steady and close. Through every breath, through every hour, His compassion stays with you, and your heart can rest in that truth. When I look back on all my days, through every rise and every fall, you have stayed with patient mercy. You have never left at all. You did not turn when I was weary. You did not walk away in shame. Your love remained through every season, still calling me by name. Your mercy stays, it does not leave. A faithful love that keeps on holding through every breath. You cover me with kindness soft and never folding. I rest within what will not move. Your mercy stays, and I am loved. There were moments when you felt alone, when fear whispered that you were forgotten. But God has not stepped away from your life. His mercy has been present in every unseen place. Not once has His care failed you.
Not once has his compassion turned cold.
You heal the places worn by sorrow. You lift the soul that feels cast down. You crown my life with gentle mercy and turn my quiet fears around. You fill my days with steady goodness. You meet my need before I speak. And in the calm of being held by you, my heart finds a rest I couldn't keep. Your mercy stays, it does not leave. A faithful love that keeps on holding. Through every breath you cover me with kindness soft and never folding. I rest within what will not move. Your mercy stays, and I am loved now.
Your mercy stays with me, and my heart rests in gratitude. I release the fear of being abandoned. You are constant, patient, and near. Your compassion does not fade with time. Let my heart remain in quiet trust, and let gratitude rise from your faithful care. I lay it down, the fear of being left. I release the doubt that says I'm alone. Your mercy is my steady covering. Your love has made my heart its home.
Your mercy stays, it does not leave. A faithful love that keeps on holding. Through every breath you cover me with kindness soft and never folding. I rest within what will not move. Your mercy stays, and I am loved. Your mercy stays, and I am held. You are not forgotten. You are surrounded by mercy. Let your heart rest in that truth. Amen.
Right here in this gentle quiet, you can let your breathing slow. You've carried so much for so long, disappointment that stayed, stress that did not lift when you hoped it would, but you are still here. And that is not an accident. The Lord has been closer than you thought. His goodness has not withdrawn.
I sought you in my restless nights, when my thoughts would not be still, when anxiety felt louder than my faith and fragile will. You heard me in the silence, you leaned into my cry. You did not turn away from me, you stayed, you stood nearby. You are my rescue, Lord. You are my refuge strong. You restore my weary heart. In your goodness I belong. Rescued and restored.
Where were prayers you whispered,
that seemed to fall to the floor. There were hopes that did not unfold the way you believed they would. And slowly, trust became fragile. That the Lord is near to the brokenhearted. He does not shame your questions. He gathers what feels shattered. When my strength was almost gone and pressure pressed my chest, you became my hiding place, my shelter and my rest. Those who look to you are lifted, their faces shine again. You redeem the crushed in spirit, you make whole what has been torn. You are my rescue, Lord. You are my refuge through all. You restore my weary heart, in your goodness I belong, rescued and restored. I declare this truth over my life. The Lord rescues me faithfully. He has not forgotten my name. He has not abandoned my story. Even when I felt delayed, even when I felt overlooked, He was working mercy around me. The Lord rescues me faithfully, and my heart is restored in His goodness. Even if the waiting was long, you remain God. Even if my trust was shaken, you remain kind. Even if I could not see the way, you remain faithful. You remain. You are my rescue, Lord. You are my refuge through all. You restore my weary heart. In your goodness I belong, rescued and restored, rescued and restored. Rest in His goodness. Taste and see that He is kind. Your story is still held in His hands. Be at peace. Amen. Take a slow breath and let your heart settle. You do not have to fight for peace right now. God is already near, steady and present. His nearness is enough to hold you. You can rest here without fear. When the ground beneath me felt uncertain, and my thoughts began to drift in fear, you were near, a calm within the chaos, holding me steady and clear. In the noise that tried to pull me under, you became the stillness I could trust. You remain near in mercy and kindness, like a refuge standing firm and strong. You surround my heart with quiet presence and teach my soul where I belong.
There were moments when fear felt overwhelming, when everything inside you felt unstable. But God did not move away from you. His nearness remained, quiet and faithful. When my mind began to race with worry, and tomorrow felt too much to hold, you were near, the peace within my breathing. You were calm, steady and close, like a shelter in the middle of the storm. You became the place where I could rest. You remain near in mercy and kindness, like a refuge standing firm and strong. You surround my heart with quiet presence and teach my soul where I belong. You remain near in mercy and kindness, and I rest in grateful trust. You remain near in mercy, and I rest in grateful trust. I release the fear that tried to shake me. Your presence is steady, and your love is enough. My soul is grounded in your peace. I lay down the weight I've been holding. I release the need to stand alone. Your nearness is my place of safety, and your presence feels like home. You remain near in mercy and kindness, like a refuge standing firm and strong. You surround my heart with quiet presence and teach my soul where I belong. You remain near in mercy and kindness, and I rest in grateful trust. He is near, and He is steady. Let your heart rest in His presence. Amen.
This is how the psalmist sang Psalm 30. I will exalt you, O Lord, for you have lifted me up. You did not let my enemies rejoice over me. O Lord my God, I cried to you for help, and you healed me. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning.
You turned my mourning into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy.
You don't have to rush past what you survived.
God saw every tear. Breathe gently now. The night has loosened its grip. Joy doesn't arrive loudly. It rises softly like morning light. There was a season of quiet sorrow where the days felt long and thin. I carried loss inside my chest, afraid to hope again. But the psalm kept breathing promise even when I could not see. that healing was already moving, slowly, faithfully. You turned my mourning into dancing, you lifted my grief away. You turned my sorrow into joy, and I will praise your name. You turned my mourning into dancing, my heart will not be silent. Oh Lord my God, I thank you, I will thank you forever.
Joy does not erase what you lost. It honors what God restored. Gratitude grows where healing has passed through. You are not betraying your grief by smiling again. God has made room for both memory and praise.
I don't forget the nights of weeping, but they no longer hold my voice. There is strength inside my breathing. There is reason to rejoice. God did not waste my suffering. He did not turn away. He lifted me from the silence and taught my heart to praise. You turned my mourning into dancing, you lifted my grief away. You turned my sorrow into joy, and I will praise your name. You turned my mourning into dancing, my heart will not be silent. Oh Lord my God, I thank you, I will thank you forever.
Lord, I receive the joy you have restored. I release the heaviness that no longer belongs to this season. I declare that you turn my mourning into dancing, and my heart will not be silent. I thank you for healing. I thank you forever.
Even if the memory lingers, you remain my healer. Even if the joy feels gentle, you remain my song. You have turned my pain to praise, my silence into sound. My life will thank you all my days. You turned my mourning into dancing, you lifted my grief away. You turned my sorrow into joy, and I will praise your name. You turned my mourning into dancing, my heart will not be silent. Oh Lord my God, I thank you, I will thank you forever. Let the joy come at its own pace. There is no pressure here. Your praise is safe, and your healing is real.
You are not defined by your weakness. God is not standing over you with judgment. He comes close with compassion and mercy, ready to restore what feels worn inside. You are safe to begin again here. His kindness is making your heart new. When I saw the weight of what I had done, You met me still and did not run. You held my heart with patient grace and lifted shame I could not face. You washed the fear I carried deep and gave my soul a place to breathe. You renew me with compassion, and mercy flows within my soul, like gentle rain on broken ground. Your love is making me whole. Gratitude is rising slow in the grace I've come to know. There were moments you felt too far gone, when failure seemed louder than hope. But God never turned away from you. His mercy stayed steady and near. He has been restoring you quietly, and your heart is allowed to hope again. When I felt distant from who I could be, you stayed close and carried me. You did not rush what needed time. You healed my heart in ways so kind. Now strength is growing deep within, as mercy teaches me again. You renew me with compassion, and mercy flows within my soul, like gentle rain on broken ground. Your love is making me whole. Gratitude is rising slow in the grace I've come to know. God, you are renewing me with mercy. I release the weight of failure and shame. Your compassion is restoring my heart. You are making something new within me. Let gratitude rise where sorrow once lived, and let hope grow again in your presence. I lay down the past I could not change. Your mercy meets me without shame. Even now, I am made new, held completely here in you. You renew me with compassion, and mercy flows within my soul, like gentle rain on broken ground. Your love is making me whole. Gratitude is rising slow in the grace I've come to know. And my heart can live again. You are not beyond His mercy. God is renewing you with compassion. Rest in His grace and begin again. Amen. Amen.
If life feels heavy right now, don't give up. The night can make the quiet feel like loneliness, but God is your refuge, your strength, your help, right here after dark. You don't have to fight the silence, you don't have to fill the room with noise. Tonight let His presence meet you where you are. If you believe He is near, breathe it out gently. The Lord is my strength. When the lights go low and voices fade, the room feels wider than before. My thoughts grow loud, my heart feels small. I listen for one sound more. I wonder if anyone sees this ache I carry inside the night. Ask questions I can't answer, and I'm tired of trying. Give me peace in the night. When I feel alone, you sit with me in the quiet. You bring me home, I lie down and feel you near. You stay, you don't depart. You give me peace in the night. You guard my heart.
Nighttime loneliness can feel heavier than the day, but God does not leave when the lights go out. His presence does not depend on company or sound. You are not overlooked in the dark. You are being kept. Let the night soften instead of threaten.
I release the fear that comes with dusk, the empty spaces in my chest. I stop asking the dark to answer me and choose to rest. You place your peace around my thoughts like a blanket I can trust. Even here, even now, your presence is enough. Feel alone, you sit with me in the quiet. You bring me home, I lie down and feel you near. You stay, you don't depart. You give me peace in the night. You guard my heart.
God, tonight I bring you my loneliness. Fill the spaces that feel empty after dark. Sit with me as I rest. Let your peace be louder than my thoughts. I receive your presence in this quiet hour.
Even if the night feels long, you remain. Even if the room feels still, you remain. Even if I feel alone, you remain. You remain. You give me peace in the night, a calm I didn't earn. In your presence I am held. I don't have to turn. I lie down without my fear. I rest inside your care. You give me peace in the night. You are there. You're not alone anymore. The night is gentle now. God is here.
You are not forgotten, not left behind. God's care has been closer than you realized. Even when you felt alone, He stayed. His goodness has been following you quietly. You can rest now. You are not on your own. His presence is still with you.
Through every place I felt unsure and small, you stayed beside me through it all. You led me where my heart could breathe and gave me rest I could receive in quiet ways I did not see. Your goodness kept pursuing me. Your goodness follows me each day and leads my heart into your way. Like still waters, soft and deep, your presence gives my soul its peace. I rest within the love you bring, and gratitude begins to sing.
There were days you feared being left alone, when your heart searched for something steady. But God was always near in those moments. His goodness never left your path. Even now, He is still with you, and your soul is safe in Him.
When I was tired and lost my way, you brought me back with gentle grace. You filled the space where fear had been and made your peace grow deep within. Now I can see through all I've known. Your faithful love has always shown. Your goodness follows me each day and leads my heart into your way. Like still waters, soft and deep, your presence gives my soul its peace. I rest within the love you bring, and gratitude begins to sing.
God, your goodness is following my life. I am not alone. I am held by you. You are leading me into rest and peace. Let gratitude fill my heart again. You are my shepherd, and I belong to you, and I rest in your faithful care. I lay down the fear of being alone. Your goodness has always brought me home. Even now in all I see, your faithful love is covering me. Your goodness follows me each day and leads my heart into your way. Like still waters, soft and deep, your presence gives my soul its peace. I rest within the love you bring, and gratitude begins to sing.
and in your care. I am at home. You are not alone on this path. God's goodness is still following you. Rest in His presence. Amen. You can come just as you are tonight. No pressure, no striving, no performance. God welcomes you with quiet kindness. There is space here for simple joy. Let your heart soften in His presence. When the day has been heavy on your soul and peace feels distant from your thoughts, there is a doorway open in His grace, a gentle welcome in His presence. Like morning light across your heart, His goodness meets you where you are. I come before you with quiet joy and peaceful praise fills my heart. Like open doors and steady light, I find my rest in you tonight. I come before you, calm and glad. There were moments when worship felt like effort, when joy seemed hard to reach again. But God has always welcomed your real heart. Not perfection, just presence. When my soul grows still before your face, I begin to feel a deeper grace. Every burden thought can fall away as quiet gratitude begins to stay. And in this place where mercy flows, a gentle joy begins to grow. I come before you with quiet joy and peaceful praise fills my heart. Like open doors and steady light, I find my rest in you tonight. I come before you, calm and glad. God, I come before you with joy, and peaceful praise fills my heart. Remove the pressure I have carried. Restore the freedom of simple worship. Let this heart rest in your goodness. I lay my striving down in peace. Your presence makes my worship free. Even now my heart can simply stay and thank you for your love today. I come before you with quiet joy and peaceful praise fills my heart. Like open doors and steady light, I find my rest in you tonight. I come before you, calm and glad. In your presence I am glad. Rest here in His presence. You are welcomed with joy and peace. Let gratitude remain in your heart. Amen. You can look back
without fear tonight. God has not failed you in the past. His care has followed you through every moment. What He has done still speaks peace now. You are safe to remember with gratitude.
When the heart feels unsure of what will come, and the future feels quiet and unknown, there is a memory stronger than fear, a faithful love that brought you here, like gentle hands that pulled you through. His kindness stayed and carried you. You delivered me with tender care, and gratitude rises as I remember, like quiet light at the end of night. Your faithfulness still holds me tight. You delivered me, and I can rest.
There were moments when fear felt overwhelming, when you did not know how things would change. But God was there, working in quiet ways. His deliverance came, even when unseen.
When my strength was low and hope felt thin, still your mercy held me in. Every anxious thought that filled my mind met a steady love so strong and kind. And now I see through all you've done, your faithful care has always come. You delivered me with tender care, and gratitude rises as I remember, like quiet light at the end of night. Your faithfulness still holds me tight. You delivered me, and I can rest.
God, you delivered me with care, and I remember you with gratitude. I release the fear of what may come. You have been faithful, and you remain. Let this heart rest in what you have done.
I remember how you carried me through every place I could not see. Even now your care is guiding me, and quiet trust becomes my peace. You delivered me with tender care, and gratitude rises as I remember, like quiet light at the end of night. Your faithfulness still holds me tight. You delivered me, and I can rest
In your goodness, I am blessed. Rest now and remember His care. You are not alone in what is ahead. His faithfulness remains with you. Amen.
Take a moment and breathe. You've walked through many months to get here.
Some days were full, some days felt thin and uncertain. Slow your thoughts, God has been quietly providing. Even when you were afraid there wouldn't be enough, you were standing inside His care. I've watched the seasons change, felt the worry in my chest, wondered if tomorrow would leave me with less. But you filled the empty places, watered what fell dry. You were working in the waiting while I learned to trust your time. You crown the year with goodness, your hand has been enough. I give thanks to the Lord for your steady love. You crown the year with mercy, overflowing grace. My heart responds with thanksgiving for all you've made. There were moments you feared scarcity, times when provision felt fragile, but the earth kept receiving rain, and your life kept being sustained. God's kindness does not arrive late, it comes faithfully again and again. When my strength felt limited, when my hope felt small, you reminded me softly, you provide for all. You fill the fields with singing, you fill my heart with peace, teaching me to trust you in both abundance and need. You crown the year with goodness, your hand has been enough. I give thanks to the Lord for your steady love. You crown the year with mercy, overflowing grace. My heart responds with thanksgiving for all you made. You crown my year with goodness, O God. I release the fear of lack. I trust your provision for my life. My heart rests in your care. What I need, you know. What I carry, you sustain. I choose gratitude over worry. I am held in your abundance. Even when I fear the days ahead, even when I question what was next, your goodness never ran out. You remained with me. You crown the year with goodness, your hand has been enough. I give thanks to the Lord for your faithful love. You crown the year with mercy, overflowing grace. My heart responds with thanksgiving for all you made. Rest now. The year has been held by God, and so have you. Give thanks. Amen.
do not have to carry this weight anymore. God is not holding your past against you. His kindness is already reaching your heart. You can breathe and let the tension go. There is forgiveness here, gentle and complete.
When the heart feels heavy with hidden regret, and the mind cannot seem to forget, there is a mercy waiting quietly, a faithful love that sets you free, like soft rain falling on dry ground. His kindness washes the burden down. You forgive me with kindness and peace, and my soul finds rest and sweet release, like quiet waters calming me. Your mercy flows and sets me free. You forgive, and I can rest.
There were moments when guilt stayed too long, when silence made the weight feel stronger. But God did not turn away from you. His grace remained patient and near.
When my strength was tired from holding on, still your mercy would not let me fall. Every hidden weight inside my chest met a gentle hand that gave me rest. And slowly where the guilt had stayed, a quiet joy began to rise. You forgive me with kindness and peace, and my soul finds a rest and sweet release, like quiet waters calming me. Your mercy flows and sets me free. You forgive, and I can rest.
God, you forgive me with kindness, and peace settles within my soul. I release the guilt I have been carrying. You have covered what I could not fix. Let this heart rest in your mercy. I lay my past before your grace. You meet me here with gentle embrace. Even now, your mercy covers me, and quiet peace becomes my song.
You forgive me with kindness and peace, and my soul finds rest and sweet release, like quiet waters calming me. Your mercy flows and sets me free. You forgive, and I can rest in your grace. My soul is blessed. Rest now. You are forgiven. The weight has been lifted. His mercy is near, and peace remains. Amen.
Tonight, you don't have to be strong. You don't have to find the right words. If all you have is a sigh, it is enough. Breathe slowly.
Let the noise soften. God hears even the quiet ache. You are not weak for being tired. You are seen. Rest here. My body feels heavy with the day. My thoughts won't slow their pace. I come to you with broken sounds, tears I cannot trace. I have no speech to prove my faith, no strength to rise and stand. Still you listen patiently, you understand. You give gentle grace to the weary heart. When I have no words, you know my part. You give gentle grace, Lord, I rest in you. You are gracious when I am worn through.
There were nights your body cried for rest. Your soul felt thin and overused. You wondered if God would be tired of hearing you. But mercy does not grow impatient. He does not ask you to explain your pain. He draws near to the exhausted. His grace meets you right where you are.
When my eyes are tired from the dark, when my hope feels far away, you don't turn from my weakness, you gently stay. You hear the prayer beneath my breath, the one I couldn't form. You restore me quietly until the morning comes. You give gentle grace to the weary heart. When I have no words, you know my part. You give gentle grace, Lord, I rest in you. You are gracious when I am worn through.
Tonight, I stop striving. I lay my weariness before God. I do not need strong words. I do not need perfect faith. God is gracious when I am worn down. His mercy receives me as I am. I allow my soul to be restored. I rest in His gentle care.
Even if my tears return, you remain close and kind. Even when my strength is gone, your grace is what I find. Even if the night feels long, you remain my rest. Your mercy holds me when I have nothing left. You give gentle grace to the weary heart. I don't have to speak, you know my part. You give gentle grace, Lord, I rest in you. You are gracious when I am worn through.
Rest now. Let your breathing slow. God has heard you. His grace is gentle, and it is enough for tonight. Amen.
You don't have to rush. You don't have to solve tomorrow. Let your shoulders soften. Let your breathing slow. Waiting is felt heavy, filled with questions that had no end. But you are not forgotten in this space. God is present, even now.
Your heart can rest without fear. I stand in the quiet between prayer, where answers have not arrived. My thoughts wander looking for signs, but you remain my steady light. I wait without fear, my heart stands firm in you. You are my light, my shelter. I will wait without fear. In your presence I am safe. My heart stands firm in you. There were moments when uncertainty spoke loudly, days when waiting felt like weakness, nights when anxiety whispered lies. But courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is staying rooted while time unfolds. God has been holding you steady, even when you felt unsure. When my strength began to tremble, you became my quiet ground. When the future felt unsteady, your faithfulness held me now. I don't need to force the moment, I don't need to run ahead. I am learning how to trust you with every breath I take. I will wait without fear, my heart stands firm in you. You are my light, my shelter. I will wait without fear. In your presence I am safe. My heart stands firm in you.
I am not lost while I wait. I am not weak because I pause. God is my light and my salvation. My heart does not collapse under uncertainty. I stand firm in God's presence. I trust His timing without panic. I am held, guided, and protected. My waiting is safe in His hands.
Even if the answer feels distant, you remain right here. Even if the road feels silent, you remain my peace. Even if time stretches on, you remain my strength. I will wait without fear. My heart stands firm in you. You are my light, my shelter. I will wait without fear. In your presence I am safe. My heart
God is faithful. Your heart is safe. Amen.
There are valleys we have to walk through, places where uncertainty makes every step feel fragile. But when the Lord is your shepherd, you are not walking without care. You don't have to see the whole path tonight. You don't have to get everything right. He is close enough to guide you. If you believe this truth, even with trembling faith, rest your heart and whisper it gently. I shall not want. I've been afraid of choosing wrong, of steady every turn felt heavy like guessing in the dark. I learned to doubt my footing, to second every move. But you stayed patient with my fear and waited while I learned you. My soul is learning trust under your steady care. You don't rush my I don't have to know the way before I take the step. My soul is learning trust as you lead me gently, yeah.
Fear often comes from past steps that hurt, from moments when guidance failed you. But God is not asking you to forget the past. He is asking you to experience something new. A shepherd who stays close. Trust is not forced. It is learned in safety.
You'll guide me through the quiet fields where my breathing slows. You speak without pressure, in tones my heart can know. Even when I hesitate, you never walk away. You let me learn your faithfulness in simple, steady ways. My soul is learning trust under your steady care. You don't rush my healing. You meet me where I am. I don't have to know before I take the step. My soul is learning trust as you lead me gently, yeah.
Lord, I bring you my fear of choosing wrong. I lay down the weight of perfection. Teach my heart that your guidance is safe, that your care is consistent. I trust you to lead me one step at a time.
Even if I walk unsure, you remain my guide. Even if my faith feels small, you remain by my side. Even if I pause and breathe, you remain ahead. My soul is learning
trust. I don't have to be afraid. You restore my confidence. With every step I take, I will follow where you lead. I don't need to see the end. My soul is learning trust in your care again.
You're not lost. You're being gently led.